Christy Wyatt with the San Marcos Minute for the week of September 11th. First, I want to thank everyone who came out to our remembrance ceremony this morning to remember those who lost their lives during the September 11th attack, and also to remember that we are stronger together as a community and the American spirit can never be broken. Now, I also want to let you know that we'll have our remembrance ceremony available to view on our cable channel and also on our website, so please be sure to click through for photos and video of that event. Now, we will be having our Veterans Day Parade on November 11th, and we are taking entries, so if you would like to show your patriotism and thank our nation's veterans, please be sure to pick up an entry form for the Veterans Day Parade or schedule it on your calendar to attend. We're also taking nominations for a Grand Marshal, so if you know somebody who fits the bill for that event, please be sure to nominate them. You can find all the information on our website at sanmarcostx.gov. Just click under the news section. Now, later this week on Thursday, we will be holding a public meeting to discuss our Community Development Block Grant Disaster Recovery Funds. Now, the city's received more funds from the federal government to help with disaster assistance. Now, we got those earlier in the summer, but now we want some community input on how those funds should be spent in the community. So please join us for that meeting. It's going to be held on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Activity Center. And we are still cleaning up after Hurricane Harvey. There are lots of winds, which meant lots of downed trees and debris. So we have hired a contractor to help us with debris removal here in the city. They'll be out in neighborhoods for about another week. But we do have other options. If you can fit your debris in a green waste cart, please be sure to do that. We also have bulk pickup, and we have our Community Connect beautification trailer. But if you are leaving it on the curb for the contractor, be sure that you take it all the way to the curb because they can't come on your private property. And they also want to make sure that it's bundled or in manageable sizes to be able to pick it up. Now, we have more information about that on our website at sanmarcostx.gov. Just click under the news section. And speaking of disasters, we are encouraging everyone to remember that it's National Preparedness Month. And so we want to make sure that you and your family have a plan, that you have a kit for the next disaster that could crop up. And we also want to make sure that you're signed up for our emergency alerts. Now, all you have to do is go to our website at sanmarcostx.gov/alerts. You can sign up for text alerts, email alerts, and even phone calls when there is a disaster. There's also an option to check a box for community notification for non-emergency events. So please be sure to take care of that. And again, it's on our website. It's right on the home page. And this Friday is International Parking Day. Now, we are celebrating with a pop-up park and some parking spaces. That's going to be this Friday on Guadalupe and San Antonio streets. So if you're interested in attending that, it kicks off at 3 o'clock and it goes through 7 o'clock p.m. There's also information about that on the homepage of our website under the news section. And also, I want to remind everyone that tonight is the Sounds of San Marcos open mic night. It's at Eddie Durham Park. It kicks off at 7 p.m. So join us at the park to celebrate the local artists who plan to participate in that. Everything from poets and spoken word all the way to musical performances. So if you're interested in a little culture out at Eddie Durham Park, please join us for that tonight. And finally, I want to share with you that it has been 3 years of serving this community through keeping you connected with the information that's happening here in San Marcos. And I will be saying goodbye to the city as I take on a new adventure in communications. So I want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank this community for allowing me to be your bridge to City Hall, to share with you information from disaster information during floods and hurricanes, all the way to those celebratory moments that we've shared honoring the people who work here and who give their all. So instead of saying next time, I will say be well and God bless San Marcos.